Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Rising Star 2v2 League. In the blue color, this is Fluffy, also known as Charlie, and in the teal, we've got Kraut, who's playing as Yap Yap, and we've also got a Vordus in there. In fact, we can do this thing. That will be easier to see. On the other side, we've got Bloodbath, who's also known as Strike, and we've got Shock. They're playing as Yap Yap and Cutter respectively. Only the colors are reversed, and we've got a new casting tool, so I'm struggling to find how I can swap the colors out quickly, or the players' spots. There's gonna be some glitches, obviously, like that. And also, apologies for the late start here. We missed out on some initial pathing, but I mean, it's Bedrock. People are gonna grab the mini bases. People are probably not gonna try to steal mini bases. Because it's just overwhelming force and it's a very long rush distance, so you can't really reinforce whatever mini base you're stealing from. Anyways, the Yap Yaps are always a good mix in this one because Yap Yap has it the easiest to afford the mini bases actually. So that's always very nice. And also in this Rising Star League, there are 100 pounds on the line. Typically no tip-top players in there. Although because it's the last one, we did allow some of them in, at least. Yeah, but they have weaker teammates, so, you know, they were playing fair. As far as that goes. So thanks to them. And thanks to Gnocchi, who just dropped a 10-pound super chat in the YouTube chat. Much appreciated, buddy. Spartan's out for Bloodbath, and we're gonna follow that around while I attempt to change the player colors. Yeah, there's no like player swapper here, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do it the hard way, manually. Oh god. Apologies. Yeah, this should be it, right? Is this correct? Yes, I believe so. And now let's do the French team as well. All European match early on here in the tournament. I like it. Oh, there's a rotate button. Oh, that's it. That's what we needed. Meanwhile, the Spartan here is absolutely owning everybody. The rotate button was so small I didn't notice it, but I'm just a noob. So please forgive. Great detonation on that, but will it be enough to take down the Spartan? It's actually not in the methane aura, and not the grunts were also not really boosted there. Kraut doesn't have EMP on them. It would be so prudent to get that. In general, if you make like 6, maybe 7 grunts, then, you know, you definitely should be getting EMP, in my opinion, especially if you go with methane, because they just get so heavily boosted. The enemies get deboosted. I mean, do you not want a 40% damage increase? That's really the question. In a situation like fighting choppers, it's gonna absolutely destroy everything. If you can focus down the hero, it can do that ditto. And I don't mean the Pokemon. Hey, what is this? Cutter's dropping in the ODST is gonna get beamed. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be a bloodbath because we are splitting beautifully. Nice. Buildings, however, are in serious trouble. Krautmeister is getting his Kraut pickled. That would be a sauerkraut. Small counterattack of no consequence, in my opinion. The reinforcing units are coming back to try and save the day, but the buildings have been destroyed. There's no generator anymore for Kraut. This is a disaster. He has to rebuild everything, and who said the last of the buildings are actually safe? The mines are landing and it's not being focused. So, my goodness, it hurt a lot. The Spartan will go down, but it's okay because these guys have done their job. No doubt Bloodbath has got Archer missiles ready. Does he want to use it? It's not urgent. I think he can come back late. Oh, he even takes out the freaking harvester on the way out. Okay, bro. Chill out. Maybe what he'll do is come over here and go after those generators, because they're completely undefended. Difficult to catch up with Cutter anyhow, so I think it's a good idea. Good mine placement there. But the Grunts for now will be successfully continuing their little attack. And that does mean that Fluffy is at least siphoning a little bit of resources. The whole Borders business is allowed in the Rising Star tournaments, not in the Pro League, but yeah, Rising Star, we allow it. It could still be a problem, but it's definitely less of one at this skill level. The higher the level gets, the better the Warriors win rate as well. Of course, it's matchup dependent. You probably don't want to go up against Colony on a larger map, but hey. Ooh, that's good. That Grenadier's a really good drop there. Might actually hurt this infantry a lot as they kill them. The suicide brutes are doing the work. Hey. Hey. The last one isn't gonna actually blow up. Oh. Grenade. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, all this Halo 1 music makes me excited for Campaign Evolved. I mean, I spoke of it negatively before, right? But I've seen the videos and holy shit, it looks great. Maybe we'll do a random Meta Plays play day of that. I don't know. Just put get the mods together and jump into a 4-player co-op. I don't know. It'd be fun. Should be like a month from now, right? It was something mid-July for the release date. Anyways. Fight is starting to intensify here, and I really like the Nightingale addition over the banished units because it will just heal both armies at the same time. Now, Borders is starting to get some real action down here. There is no... oh, wait, the methane plus the beam is actually devastating for UNSC here. But it ends up not hitting too many people. The Grunts actually doing a great job of taking out the Gales. It'll be up to the Spartan to make a difference here. We're not seeing any mine drops. I think they just happened a little bit earlier. But still, taking the 1-star Marauder isn't bad. And finally, we've got that Grunt Dome from Shock. Now that's going to completely change everything, and Team Blue will have to run away. It's actually a remarkably close match considering all the suffering that Crowd had to go through, right? He's rebuilt beautifully. He's pumping elites, which is going to be fantastic against the UNSC here. And yeah, I know Dispersion also Hellbringers. They're really good, especially if they're coupled with Nightingales, and there's a Spartan protecting them. And they're guided by Marauders as well. Guided? Guarded. I mean, guarded. Oh, Braves now. Shock is tier 3. Beautifully done. I mean, to be fair, okay, he has suffered a little bit with his expansion, but that's back now. Things are moving along. The problem is that that Crowd doesn't really have that, and once again, he's having trouble defending himself. I'm thinking he's gonna get big dropped as well with Bloodbath. Having a lot of resources stored just for that purpose. He just needs a little bit of population space and he can go. But he's losing infantry, so it's cool. It's gonna happen. Just wait and see. There it is. Oh, the archer missiles on the army. I didn't like that too much. But the drop was good. Obviously, just against a tiny force here, it's gonna have a massive, massive impact. I would have liked the generators to get targeted by that archer missile, but hey. still murderizing all the elites, and guess what? Shaq is also counter-attacking. He still doesn't have a lot of Wraiths, but the Marauders are doing the job, and that's going to be game 1 already. Beautiful work. So, 1 point goes to Team McGregor, which I didn't even point out. What the hell? Where is that coming from? Why is Team France using that name in particular? Okay. Ladies and gents, welcome to Vault. A bigger open map, relatively speaking, with a lot of choke points and a lot of need to travel due to the large rush distance. In the blue color, we've got Charlie, aka Fluffy, and his buddy Crowd here in the teal. They're playing as Cutter and Forge. And then on the other side of the map, in the red, this is Bloodbath, also known as Strike, and we've got Shock, known as himself. They're playing as Shipmaster and Forge, and just before the game here, I was talking about how devastating this combo could be in the long term. So first off, they're both really good at vehicle stuff, obviously. With Forge just reinforcing the armor of everything, with the Forge Hog having a great economy behind it, and then pumping vehicles as normal, right? But Shipmaster just has faster vehicles, so you put the two together. Shipmaster takes care of the mobility, Forge makes your army strong and large. And then you enter the mid game in a pretty comfortable manner. In the mid game, you get your displacement, and you put an army somewhere. But UNSC not being able to really counteract that, Forge drops the bombs on them, which creates a little bit of a lag spike in the game, unfortunately. It's kind of abused, to be honest. And then, you know, people just are really gonna have a difficult time trying to dodge that. Then you add in your Shipmaster beam at the same time. That combo is disgusting. I highly recommend it. Well, let's see how the all UNSC team can handle it. And of course, after that, you have to handle the Shipmaster shenanigans on top of that with the big drop. Well, it's not big, but it's very high quality, the spirit support. Shock trying to get this up. He has a few snipers out. This is going to be easily defended, but he probably is going to lose a barracks. That's alright. Need like 3 snipers, and then the Hellbringers aren't a problem either. Wouldn't mind seeing like a rabbit here. Oh, that sniper's got to be a little careful. It's not targeting down the Hellbringer there. So supposedly this sniper is toast. Oh wait, a little bit of micro happening, but the ghosts are coming over to help. Yeah, that's gonna be that. Wait, Forge Hog actually might make a pretty big difference. Especially if Crowd can manage to research ammo rounds in time. It's coming. With quite a bit of marine production on top. Ooh, the rams are coming through, but we've got heavy metal. Not gonna rush it with ammo round, but it's a problem that they're not going together. That's definitely not great. Oh, the suicide runs got the super juicy connection there. That was nice, and then the supposedly ghosts can mop up after that, right? That's exactly how you're supposed to defend infantry balls as banished. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no! Not like this! Not like this at all. That was a bloodbath. Well, I guess nobody saw that coming except maybe Charlie. Well played. The ghost couldn't see up the ramp, of course, like... Oh, high ground vision must be obtained first. Spartans here to make a mess of them too, but there's not much support. Just a little bit of grenade marines, but I'm not sure it's enough. Somebody disconnected. Is that it? What? What? Are we gonna ask for a replay here? I think we very likely are. Let's find out. That was weird. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.